Imagine two people on January 1st. One says, New Year, new me, deletes junk food, buys 10 books, signs up for the gym, and disappears by January 10th. The other just says, I'll do one push-up today. A year later, guess who's still going? Yeah, the one push-up legend. Now, what lessons do we learn from Chapter 1 of Atomic Habits by James Clear? 1. Small habits matter. What I think, we ignore small habits because they feel too small. Like, how is one push-up going to change my life? But that's like saying, how is one raindrop going to fill a bucket? Well, keep the rain coming. There was a guy who wanted to get fit. Day 1, he did one push-up. Day 2, two push-ups. By day 10, okay, he was still struggling, but he hadn't quit. Meanwhile, his friend did 100 push-ups on day 1 and retired immediately after. How then do you apply this? Make it so easy it's almost embarrassing. Read one page, drink one glass of water. Do one push-up, because the real goal is not the habit, it's showing up. 2. Focus on systems, not goals. What I think, goals are like saying, I want to be rich. Systems are like saying, I will stop buying things I don't need at 2 a.m. Two people want to lose weight. One says, I want to lose 10 kilograms. The other says, I'll walk every evening after dinner. One keeps checking the scale every hour like it's going to apologize. The other just walks and slowly wins. See it this way, forget the big dramatic goal for a second. Ask, what's my daily routine? Pick something repeatable. Same time, same place. No overthinking, because success loves routine more than motivation. 3. Habits shape identity. It sounds so obvious, but this one is powerful. You don't build habits. Habits build you. Someone offers you cake. You say, I shouldn't. I'm on a diet. That means if the cake looks at you nicely, you might still eat it. But if you say, I don't eat junk food, now the cake knows it has no chance. How to apply? Start telling a new story about yourself. I'm a reader. I'm disciplined. I take care of my health. Then prove it with tiny actions daily. Identity first, results later. 4. Success is not overnight. Here's what I think. We live in a world where we expect results faster than instant noodles. But real change? Slow, quiet. Imagine going to the gym for 3 days and checking the mirror like, hello? Muscles? Did you get my message? Nothing happens. So people quit. But the ones who keep going, one day someone says, hey, have you been working out? That's when the magic shows up. In life, stop chasing quick results. Track consistency instead. Did I show up today? That's it. Let time do the heavy lifting. 5. You don't rise to goals, you fall to systems. Kind of confusing, right? Here's what it means. When life gets hard, you don't suddenly become disciplined. You fall back to what you've been practicing. A student studies only the night before exams. Another studies a little every day. On exam day, one is praying, bargaining, and promising to change. The other is calm, even eating snacks. It goes without saying, make good habits easy. Keep your book where you can see it. Keep junk food far away, like very far. Design your environment so success becomes the default. Here's what you can take to the bank. At the end of the day, your life is not changed by one big moment of motivation. It's changed by the small things you do when you don't feel like it. So tonight, don't try to change your whole life. That's too much pressure. Just ask yourself, what's one tiny thing I can do today? And do it, even if it's just one push-up. Because hey, legends start somewhere.